GappaMagix reporting. Going to play frisbee here at South Park. I told you that's the name of this place. Let's see if I can zoom in over here. See South Park. I'll get a closer look here when I walk over there. We go to the other side here. You saw what that side looked like. This side looked like calm and steady. I couldn't get over here before these people started. People just showed up. I'm gonna not let them shoot before me here. Here we go. That was a no stretching throw. No warm up necessary. This is for birdie if I make it. Oh, that's a tinger. I'll get par. You couldn't hear it, but you saw it. It lightly hit the side here. Well, like I said, when it's 2 or 3 or 4 feet away, you could just count it as a par or a birdie. That's how I play anyway. I really don't care. And that's how I play. I'm not a professional disc player. Play for leisure and exercise, exertion of getting my cardiovascular muscles rushing blood to my internal organs. No, that was a good throw. Ooh, give me a break. Ooh, give me a break. It's funny too, as I was saying, I keep my location on when I do these little adventures. The moment I get here and I stash my bike where I stashed it and locked it to a tree, here comes some op or young spy for the feds, or maybe just an occurrence, but I don't believe in that. I don't believe in what's the word? Coincidence. I don't believe in that shit. Here we go. Oh, that's a good throw. That is birdable, or excuse me, parable. Like I said, all these, in my opinion, it isn't how it's supposed to be. Every single one of these is par 3. A couple of them should be par 4, like hole 3, hole 4, and maybe, just maybe hole 6, because hole 6 has a water hazard. If you throw it in the right spot, there is a chicken spot, I call it, halfway throw. It's around the, I'll show it to you. I never actually stated that there is a chicken spot or whatever you want to call it. People that are chicken, they throw from that spot. Or noobs. And anyway, this hole right here is very far throw, 375 feet. That should be a par 4. Just my opinion. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some punk, right? Here, use my Gatorade water bottle here. Post that up. good throw too if it would have been just a slight bit higher. Just a hair higher, then it would have been way better. See, here's the thing about me. You know, I'm not scared to say my opinion of what I believe I'm looking at. And for instance, I said there's an op that pulled up. There is an op that pulled up, in my opinion, because why isn't he playing right now? And the op that was here the other day, I'm not gonna say what car it was, but he's an op. And he's one of the people that wants to speak. He's one of the people that wants to speak to me to try to have a weird conversation. Believe it or not, I only speak unless spoken to. Well, I am speaking right now on the telephone, or how you say recording, just for your viewing pleasure. That's a little different. Oh, that's halfway decent. And that looks like a bogey. Or maybe I'll par it. It did roll about 20 feet. But like I said, people want to play everything par 3. I'll play by that rule. Even though I'm not really, what's it called? I don't really care. But since that's what you guys say it is, or the people that made the park, or whatever you want to call it, then we'll play by that accordance. Mr. Op, he's sitting in his car right now. I'm not going to point the video at it because that'll give him clout to prove that he was here. Unless he may be a fan, who knows, but I highly doubt he is. He got here immediately the moment I pulled up. Well, I stashed my bike in a secret little spot, but then I walked over to hole 1. Hey, look at, here's a deer. Bambi. Or no, that's a young buck right there. Young buck. Look at him go. He don't know what the hell to do. I can't believe I got that on video. And as well, I got that asshole stupid car on clout. I didn't try to, but he is an op. I'll call it how I see it. Damn, there's bogey. Fucking crock of shit. And pardon my language. I try my hardest not to cuss, but I can't help it. Maybe if I had a couple Catholic schoolgirls to teach me a lesson every night in the bedroom, then I would stop cussing. UPS, United Pot Smugglers. That's what they say it stands for. Keep the camera pointed down for a second. Okay. Here we go. Now, believe it or not, that is quality control. That is a good throw. And let's see how far this one is. I know it's farther than par or hole 3. 400 feet. 400 feet should be four shots. Not par 3. It should be par 4. My opinion. Same with the one that's 375. That should also be par 4 because it's very close to 400 feet. For the people that are noobs that want to play this game, odds are they're doing triple bogeys and double bogeys every hole, and probably discourage them from trying to actually get better. Just my belief, because I remember when I first started playing this game, I really didn't like it because I sucked, but I wanted to play because I saw that I thought it was cool, thought it was fun. And then when I went ahead and tried to do league, when I thought it was halfway decent ain't nothing compared to these people. Like, in my opinion, I think I'm above average slightly, but to league players, I'm like a novice noob. And they got like 18 frisbees in their little pouch or backpack, and they like ruffle through it, and Each one does something different. Me, I really don't care. I got a putter. I do have a mid-range. I just stopped using it. I got a putter and a distant thrower. That's it. No reason to keep using it. Oh, that may be. Oh, that's right next there. That's parable. Now, that is quality control. QC. And if you don't believe it, you will in a second, because you'll see this very next to the pole or the hole, the post. Now, me, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. But I do like this game, and I do like running my mouth on YouTube. And if someone does, like, you haven't got to really see it yet, but I could upload some. But these videos that I upload, they're make me technically a snitch, because I don't know if the people that are starting shit with me a gang member or just some asshole, or could be an undercover vice agent. But check this out. This is for your viewing pleasure right here. Check this out. Jump this picnic table. Watch this. Can't stop me. See that? That's like quality. I do that shit. Like I told you, I used to be on track and field back in high school. I had a scholarship. They ruined that for me because people are bitches. Ruined my scholarship for track and field, as well as tennis. Tennis and golf, two selfish sports. And I'm a selfish motherfucker. And I know that I would have made it all the way to pros if they would have let me stay at tennis. And it seems as if, you know, it may be how you say, people from the future ruining my life, in my opinion. That's what I kind of feel. But, you know, I can't prove that. But if you want to actually think about what I just said about people from the future ruining someone's life, you go ahead and type in on the YouTube or on the internet, type in Philadelphia experiment in the 1950s. And they made a naval warship into a time machine. And there's pictures online where you see the men of the ship being melded into the walls, and they're dead, like stuck in the walls of the ship, because when they travel through time, if you move a couple inches, or how you say time warping, it will not, how you say, allow somebody to stand in one spot. It will move you without you trying to move, and then when you get back into Earth, this realm, then you're shit, meaning you're morphed into the metal and stuck there dead. Look it up. I'm not lying. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That was a whole throw. And yes, I said what I said about that kid that showed up here right when I did. He's an op. He's one of them ops that wants to try to act like he isn't. And I jumped that table. He was jealous because he thinks he's cooler than me, first of all. See, I know when someone, especially a man, thinks they're cooler than me, or if a bitch, pardon me, a good-looking lady thinks they're better than me to not give me sex or even speaking. Well, guess what? I know I'm better than most, and at the end of the day, yes, I said this too. I already shot down model corporations, being that they were going to try to treat me like a peasant and not give me a proper salary. So here we go. Oh, that could get in there. Get in there, get in there. Damn it. Well, another day, another dollar. And until then, I'll be picking up sticks like a bum, tossing them into the woods, just like that. That's doing my due diligence. Yesterday when I was here yesterday, and I was mainly just getting exercise. I played 4 games, and I was speed walking until the last game. Then I was jogging in between holes, and then that was it pretty much. But hey, this stick needs to be kicked. This is one of those sticks with fungus growing on it. See? Some type of shit on here. Now, I'm doing this live feed. I really don't care if anyone watches it. I'm doing it to piss off anybody that may be upset at me about it. and I don't know who they are, but I know it's true. Let's talk about how my ride down the way here. I have my location on. Believe it or not, I got into it. Well, not into it, but I had to like dodge cars. Now, if I didn't value my bicycle, now believe it or not, I got that bicycle for $10 at a garage sale, and it's a Specialized road bike. Specialized is the actual company that makes expensive bikes, if you didn't know this. And anyway, if I didn't value that bicycle, even though it is from the 1990s, it's still good in my opinion. It rolls very smoothly. Now, if I didn't value it, I would have, how you say, hopped off the bike and let it bust into the car with me laughing about it. And that's for a fact. That's a real fact right there. But I value my bike, so I'm not going to do that quite yet. Christ. That went right into the woods. You'll be right there with me when I go to try to find it. It's in there, and it's not going to be fun probably. It's right by that tree right there. That tree, like right on the right side right there. But we'll see if we can find it. Now this, believe it or not, there's an opening down here, and it connects under the city. I don't know how deep it is. I sure as hell wouldn't want to go in that water. It's sewer water. I've seen people playing in it. They're fucking sick or gross or just brain dead, or all three. And at the end of the day, I would never. You wouldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me money to go in there unless you gave me like $1 million. Now check this out. This is the chicken throw right here. You sit right here, and throw 30 feet over there, and now you're a chicken playing this game. And at the end of the day, that's not for me. And people want to be stupid and play like that. I mean, they're scared to go in the woods, to be honest, to get their frisbee, because they know I'll admit it, you know, a lot of times you go in there and you can't find your frisbee. I did lose a frisbee before down here from this throw on hole 6, but I'm not gonna lose it today because I watched it. You gotta watch it very closely. And mind you, the one that I did lose was a green one. It was an Innova Archangel. Ah, there it is. See, here it is. Just got into a cobweb here. Punk piece of shit over there acting tough. These people, man, they need to get their act right. And I'll tell you one thing, that guy, he just waved to nothing. Sitting there acting like he's waving to somebody. What a piece of shit. That was damn close. Damn close. I ain't gonna point the camera at him, but first thing he did, he tried to like scare me or something. He like pointed the truck at me when I was talking about that chicken hole. Maybe it was on film or not, I don't really give a fuck. But I ain't gonna give him no clout the way he wants it. And at the end of the day, he does want clout. He can get out of his fucking truck and come over here if he wants it. Because to me, he's just a bitch. And at the end of the day, I'll say that shit to his face. I'll fight him. I'll fight on camera too. But the sad part is, you gotta make sure when I'm fighting, motherfucker, don't go and try to take my phone. See, I almost got into a fight once before I started doing like real YouTube videos. Is when I first started. I was trying my hardest to not really be a YouTube sensation, if you could call it that. And I was just kind of just doing it. And one time this guy followed me back from the workforce center. I was on a different bicycle. And for whatever reason, he thought he should talk shit to me, right? And I got that on film. It's on one of my videos a long time ago. And anyway, he followed me all the way to where I used to live, and I got the phone down. He didn't know I had the phone going, and he wouldn't get out of the truck, but he wanted to get off in his truck. To me, that's a punk. That ain't nothing but a bitch. Damn. That went in the woods again. See, these people, they've ruined my game. But here's the thing about me, I don't care. I'm already at bug. So now, I'll probably be at +2 up here. But at the end of the day, like, for instance, I should have I'm not here to like point out ops, but I know what I'm looking at. When someone's sitting there waving to nobody, yeah, there's a big problem. And they think of me as some type of target or suspect. Yes, there's a big problem. Yes, I'm going to disrespect them on YouTube with or without their consent. I'm not going to actually point my camera at them, but I will talk about it. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if you think of me as a liar or some type of word. Really don't care what you think of me. And I don't care if you like the video or subscribe. Oh, look at that. It didn't make it in the woods. Somehow it cleared it all. Ha! Now who's who? Look at that. All right, we did that. Now we go like this. Oh my God, stop rolling. Christ almighty. That's bullshit. That should have been a, what's it called? That should have been an easy putt in par. Now it's a have to toss it. These people, and then they want to act tough too. Like I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna set the phone down and show it to you how they do it. They act like they're goddamn Macho Man Randy Savage off of ESPN or wrestling, and they go like this. They go like this. Well, it won't stand here, but I'm gonna try to show it to you. I'm gonna try to show you how they act towards me. Just because I don't have my shirt on, they think that I'm acting tough or something. I'm doing it because I don't give a fuck. They're like this, walking at me like this. And at the end of the day, they're just fat pieces of shit. And at the end of the day, counting that. At the end of the day, I'm not playing for league points here. And at the end of the day, I'm counting that. So when ops want to play a little game with me, especially when I made my video last night and saying what I'm about to do tomorrow, which is today, and then they show up because I got my location on, 9 times, or we'll give them the benefit of the doubt just slightly. 7 out of 10 times they're op. The other 3 or 2, 1 could be a fan, 2 could be a gang member thinking that I am a gang member. And then it's funny too, because one time, I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but I smacked the shit out of a couple people that were repping some gang, thinking that I'm in a gang, taught them a huge lesson that they'll never forget. And they started it. And the sad part is, it was way before I ever thought of doing YouTube. Proud to say I did that. There goes the op now. He's done. He says he's done with it because he doesn't know what to do, because his mission has failed, being that I'm not going to play into his little game, a horse and pony show, of speak to him or whatever he's trying to manifest. He pulled up and parked. The first thing he did, he realized that I wasn't going to sit there and wait for him to play a game with him. And I played the game myself. He walked back here to this area and threw a couple throws or whatever he was doing. And then he decided to throw a couple over there. And then he got done. And he realized whatever he was thinking he could do, he couldn't do. Then when I was, like I said, man, I'm the shit. Everything I see, I know what I'm looking at. These people, they get paid to do this shit too. If they're op, they get paid, and they get paid no matter what for some reason, because somebody allowed them to be it. The spy or op or junior fed or whatever you want to call them. And at the end of the day, it makes me sick, to be honest. And then they pull up in the shittiest cars too, and then they act like snobby as fuck. So you know they're getting money somehow, or why would they act like that? And then, what's that word? To me, all my money, you can see it on YouTube. You can literally watch me win money from playing slot machines. And how I had that money before that, I worked at 2 bars, well, 1 bar and 1 fancy restaurant in this city, and then another bar in the next city, neighboring city, outside of town here. And then I worked at a hog farm for cash, and on top of that, gambling. So in year 1919, from September to 2020, until before COVID, I had technically 4 paying jobs, 5 if you count gambling. And yes, I don't give a fuck that I say that. Better than you. Look better than you. My dick's bigger than yours. fuck more girls than you probably, of age too, and don't never had a kid yet because I'm like a porn star, and I don't have a case on me because every time I'm about to have sex with one, I have a little 2 or 3 minute video of a verbal agreement of pleasurement, sexual pleasure. So this is for birdie. If I get it, I'll be back at par. Come on. Damn it. I'm fucking pissed. I should have got that. Well, I'm at bogey right now. It's getting upset too. These ops are ruining my flow around here, and they're like I was talking to other video. You could check it out too. I forgot which one it is, but this one I'm counting this as a par. You can check my other videos. It was when I was playing at this course. They like show up, and they think that I'm in the wrong for being here with no shirt on. First of all, a man or lady or a transsexual human can wear no shirt if they choose to nowadays. That's what it is. Now, whether they like it or not, and me, I'm a heterosexual man that, you know the law. I don't need to wear a shirt, and I'm not, how you say, having tattoos. Not that I have a problem with people that have tattoos, but they can also wear no shirt if they want to. But the sad part is, a lot of the people, the ops, they brainwash somebody into thinking that's wrong or something. Well, guess fucking what? I know it's not wrong, and I will do it until the cows come home. Oh God, now we got somebody over there walking dogs with no leash. Good thing I have my taser on me. If a dog bites me, I have to let it bite me first. I can't just like let it get close to taser it. I've been waiting to do it though, and I don't give a fuck if you're a dog lover or not. I have every right to do it, and especially if I'm not provoking a dog, or upsetting it, or staring at it wrong, or talking to it, or doing anything, and it just comes running at me. Yes, I can taser your fucking dog. Get that through your fucking dumb brain. And the sad part is, I am an animal lover. I actually once babysat a dog for 1 whole month, and it was what was it? It's like a fancy pit bull. I forgot the name of it, but anyway, I don't give a fuck. I just, I guess I deserve that, but then again, I don't. Being that I'm within my rights to talk about everything that I just said. It's against the law to have a dog with no leash. It doesn't matter if you think your dog is trained or not. A dog can be possessed by a ghost real quick and then tell that dog to bite somebody. Look it up. You look up animal possession once, and you could see a dog act, or a cat or any animal. You look it up on YouTube, and you can see the animal behaving normally, and then all of a sudden it starts acting funny as fuck. Watch it. I'm not joking. Why would I make it up? Why would I tell you a lie when you could debunk me and then call me a liar? Check it out here now. I'm gonna hope to God and Lucifer that I make this as a birdie. Please. Believe it or not, that was very close. I'm gonna finish at +1. Like I said, you don't want me to bring my cat out here and put it on, make it come out with me on a leash. That cat hates being on a leash, but I made it be outside before on a leash before. And that cat is a black cat. People be very weirded out probably by it. See, I told you that was a good throw. It's right there by it. See, let me check here my battery status here. Oh, I got 71%. That means I'll be still filming. Okay, I'm counting that as +1. +1, here we go. Walk up this. I remember what happened last time. I didn't check my battery status and the battery shut off, but somehow it allowed the film. It allowed me to film, or how you say, let it stay rolling, and then it shut off. And then I got it back to the house and I plugged it in the wall, and then it like was recording still. Must have been Lucifer helping me out. Hey, check it out. What happened here? Someone, the lightning struck that tree, or what did they do to it? Why is it like this? It's like a big toothpick. Wow. Hey, check it out down there. Let's take a look here. Like I said, that's gray water. Believe it or not, I don't care what you believe. Over there is where it comes from, and that comes from underneath the earth, meaning there's a sewer tunnel. and I don't know if it's actually gray water or some type of somehow magical scream, but it comes from there. It, in my opinion, it stinks. Not like horrible smell, but it does not smell like, you know, a wild stream in the mountains. But it doesn't stink like shit. We'll give it that. But I sure as hell wouldn't be swimming in it. You would have to pay me like $1,000,000 just to swim in it. I see people swimming in it too. See, I wasn't lying to you about the name of this place. Someone said I was lying, saying that I'm going down to South Park and have myself a time. Sure, I guess I am. But at the end of the day, this actually is called South Park. See? Now I'm gonna play one more game here. People want to play a game with me and like show up somewhere and wave when they pull up at their head honcho's house. Like, I ain't gonna give those people clout the way that they wanted me to. The sack of shit pointed his truck right at me and then backed up in the parking lot of his driveway. Now, what I wanted to do, if I wasn't filming, to be honest, I would have threw my hands up, and I would have thrown them up like what the fuck, and you know, fucking let him know that like I know what you're doing type shit. But I chose not to, just because I was trying not to instigate it. But the way he did that, anybody that is on my side around here, and there has to be at least 2 or 3 houses that don't mind me around here. And at the end of the day, if they saw that, they know what they saw. Because I know these people aren't stupid. These are rich people around here. And at the end of the day, they do. I'm not going to point out what house they said what they said, talking shit to me. What are you coming around here all the time for? I said to the motherfucker, I said, this is a public park. Do you own it? No, you don't. This is a public land. I'm free. I am public. And I don't need to wear a shirt. Well, you're outside all the time, and I have to look at you. I said, well, what are you doing staring at another man for? Are you gay? And he says, no. And I said, well, why don't you look somewhere else? Why you keep staring at me? And you had to make it a point to walk outside and walk up to me and say that. This is way before I ever thought of filming me playing this game. I smacked the shit out of that old man. I want to. I should have too. There's we're gonna go for stay under par around this place now instead of +1. I got enemies in this city because of the people that don't like me, and I'm gonna talk about it one more time. There's these girls, right? They act like they're single, but really they're married and shit like that, or they're in some type of, I forgot the word, poly relationship or some shit like that, where they're like married and have kids, but they're allowed to fuck, or I don't know. Anyway, like I'm talking to this girl, right? And I didn't know she was married. She didn't have a ring on her finger. And who comes in? Her boyfriend. And she says to me, don't worry, he's just my brother. And then this guy shows me that he's not her brother, and he wants to know why I'm talking to her. And the bartender didn't vouch that the girl started talking to me first. That was the last time I went into that bar. And then as well, I would have fought him too if he wanted to, but he didn't. But I would have fucked him up too. For fun. Now check it out. This could be it. No, can't. But that's pretty good enough for par. Yeah. These people, right? Like in the Stranger Things series. I believe they all drive white cars. Just my guess. And at the end of the day, they act super nice. And they want to talk. I watched somebody doing it to a clerk at the gas station. I was actually next in line. You should have heard the shit this guy was asking this guy. It's just a fucking young man that works at a fucking gas station. Leave the man alone, for Christ's sake. But you should have heard. I'm going to reflect it with you. And I know he's a spy. And then after he got done speaking to him, he turned around and looked at the evil. I swear to God on that shit. I swear to Lucifer. And anyway, the kid was like, what the fuck? You should have seen the look when the dude left. He was like relieved. And I'm just sitting there thinking, wow, did this always is like this, or is this after COVID? Because I never really started, trying to analyze everything I see until COVID happened. So here we go. That's parable. If that's a word, we'll make it one. Call it parable, like a parable. That's a story. If you didn't know. And people want to play a fucking goddamn game with me. We fight, like fist fight, and put each other in the fucking hospital. I'm gonna put you in the hospital, but you can think you're gonna. And then, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that thing now because I didn't really get a good video for you to show you what these idiots do to me. They walk at me. They kind of like this, Terminator or something, or Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. They think they're something, and they're mad at me because I'm playing a game in a public park. And like I said, that's what I saw when homeboy got out of his truck over there pretending to be delivering something, or just, I'm not for sure really what, but it's called I know what you're looking, or I know what I'm looking at. That's what I call it. And I know and see every angle, almost to perfect. No one's perfect besides God, Lucifer, and angels and demons and ghosts. Well, not all ghosts, but I'm pretty much, we'll call it 96% perfect, because I don't want to call it 99%, but we'll call it 96. There's a little furry woodland creature. All right, here we go. These people, then they act like it's their job to observe me, right? But now they know that I'm on to them because they probably watch my live streams. Because I usually don't talk about this weird shit unless I'm doing the live stream, just because it's fun for me to chat. Really don't know what to talk about unless I talk about weird shit like that. And anyway, now they know better, and they just kind of stare me down. So then I stare them down, or sometimes I go like this, take my finger and kind of act like I'm pushing my sunglasses up. I'm flicking them off. Okay, we are at par, and like I said, I will throw these fools under the bus. Those are ops. I don't give a fuck whoever they say they are. No one just comes and sits in their car like that and doesn't do anything or get out or anything. Just come and sit here. I mean it too, because at the end of the day, why would you just sit in your car instead of at least enjoy the park and get out of it? Get out of your vehicle. And I know possibly they could be, what's it called, fans, but I highly doubt it. Do you know why? I count how many people like the video. If I have true fans that watch my shit, watch my uploads, they would all like my video. My video I did last night when I was gutting the interior of that house for the plumber to come for the mold pipe fixing. Only one person out of 56 people liked my video. So that means 55 people were spies. Okay, that's enough to make you get upset right there, that throw. This is a technical course. A lot of people, they don't admit it, but it's enough to upset you, especially if you're not really, what's that word, a professional. And there is, like I said, I don't know if this sport's in the Olympics, but I'm pretty sure it might be, but I'm not for sure. But it probably will be soon. For Christ's sake, they put dancing in the Olympics. I saw some of those dance moves, pathetic. I don't know how they even got up onto to be allowed to be in the Olympics. My dance moves, a lot better than them. And at the end of the day, you can look at my dance videos and you'll see it. You'll see the proof. Hell yeah, I'll say whatever I want. Now the ops back. I ain't gonna point the camera at the house, but the ops back. And before, when he tried to act tough and point his truck at me like he was gonna, how you say, make up a lie and say his foot slipped off the gas or the gas pedal stuck and possibly could have hit me. That's what they do to people, if you didn't know that. Anyway, I'm better than that. I would have been able to dodge that truck and he would have went right in the fucking goddamn creek. And then he would have been looking like a fool. Which he is a fucking fool. And a punk. he's an eater, in my opinion. Someone who just eats food and doesn't know what to do when you're done eating food. You just keep getting fat. Okay, this is gonna be for bogey. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. At least it's close. I'm at +1 now. Stupid rule anyway. With this is a par 3, should be a par 4. And in this little shithole city, believe it or not, the hospital rules as well as the churches. Let's talk about this for a second. I ain't gonna talk about the hospital, but I could. I'm not going to though. I'm gonna talk about the churches. I counted them. There's anywhere from, I'm pretty sure there's 15 or 17 churches in this city. And I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that number. And at the end of the day, I'm almost 100% on it too. And eventually, once I, how you say, clear up some of the saved videos I have on this phone, because I got a lot of saved unique videos of like cool cars or just me being a fool or whatever, and I got them all on the phone. I can't really record and pause like I did on one video. I did that on when I was fixing my GMC, and right there, I ain't gonna put in a park, and they can't get to where the parking area is at the brewery. In the summertime, it's packed every day. People are touring it and getting, I guess there's like a, I don't know what it's called, but you get like free beer. You can sit there and drink for free once you pay the amount or whatever. And it's part of the tour or something like that. And anyway, that trolley, I watched it, like this whole area, not like right here where I'm sitting, but like over where those two ops are parked over there. Cars all lined up. I'm talking like 50, 60 cars. And they would come and get you in that trolley. It's pretty cool. I'll give them that. That's hilarious. And what's funny to me is that, you know, if it wasn't for me being extra smart and how you say making sure that I know what I'm doing in the sense of when I say something to somebody through how you say research and how you say field work, meaning minding my business out in public and having weird shit happen to me before I started filming. And now, like I said, the only people that come to me are ops. They have to be, because I got my phone on record, or I mean, I got my phone on location, and I also, what's it called, know what I'm looking at. Like, these three ladies, what the fuck are they doing walking at me? Pretty weird in my opinion. And at the end of the day, I'm playing here. You say something to me stupid, I'll say something stupid back. That's the way it is for me. I don't care what sex anyone is. Now, where's my frisbee at? That's what I don't know where it is. There it is. And anyway, people want to play stupid, and then they work at the hospital, and then they want to try to diagnose the conversation when they started the fucking nonsense. Get in there. Damn it. If it wouldn't hit that tree right there, that would have actually been a halfway good throw. See, I'm not going to give these people clout the way that they think I'm going to. I'm going to point the camera like this. They're staring right at me too. I sure as hell ain't going to look at them or speak to them. I'm going to wait and see what they say. They'll probably play dumb. They will play dumb, actually. That's what most girls around here do that are spies. Check it out. If I get this is par. I'll be at +1 still. If I miss, I'm at +2. +1 remaining. Division, parable, carry the remainder, and uh-oh. Someone just fell on the bike trying to do extra. Watch this. just jumped that table. Chaos is ensuing right there. That's called the minions at work. Ghosts making people's kids fall, probably, or bad parenting, one of the two. So here we go. I don't want to hit those people. That frisbee, believe it or not, I did it on purpose. It was like rolling right behind that guy. It skipped off the road, and I waited perfectly too to let them keep going, and then throw it. It was like right behind him. If he would have turned around, he would have been like, "What the fuck?" Oh man, that's called pure skill right there. Because I was throwing it on purpose to skip it off the road, and I wanted to actually have it roll past him when it was on the road, but it was right behind him, and you'll see how far it went. I know you couldn't see it from where I had the camera is. I need an actual cameraman or camera lady or camera person to film it to be able to zoom in and watch the disc fly or roll. But this thing rolled on the road from about, I want to say about 10 foot right here to this spot right here, starting right here, and it rolled all the way to a little bit past this post. You'll see it up here, and it was like 2 feet away from behind the guy on his bike, and he has a little baby in the carriage thing there. And no, I wasn't trying to hit him. I was just trying to startle him. It's fun for me. I don't care what you call me for doing that. I don't give a fuck. Now here we go. If I make this as birdie, damn it. It's also funny for me is like people want to be in my video and say their children's name. I don't hope to God that's not in this fucking video. These people over there running their mouths about their stupid little brats. Yes, I'm talking tall shit too. I don't give a fuck. You people in this city deprive me from having pleasure sex, deprive me from even talking to a girl, and deprive me from minding my business at a fucking goddamn bar. So yeah, I will talk shit to anyone pretty much. You saw me talk shit to that pastor, and I didn't talk shit to him until he said what he said. He wants to disrespect me. I'll fucking disrespect you. It don't matter to me who the fuck you are. You check it out. It's on the videos. You find it. I forgot what it's fucking which how many minutes long it is. I got a few of them. I know like I think the first 6 of these lives that I uploaded is just me working on my vehicles, and then after that was the lives. I think it's the 4th one. So maybe number 10 or maybe 11 or maybe 12, number 12 or 11 or 10. On one of those 3 is me getting into a small weird debate, verbal debate with a man that I knew was a spy and a self-proclaimed pastor or preacher. And then he wants to say that I'm a know-it-all, when before he said that only God can judge. So therefore he's being a blasphemist, trying to, how you say, assert his supposed dominance of the Bible on me. And I told him I read the Bible 2 times. I don't need to read it more. I read the King James version and the Gideon version. And he said, well, I know I read it more than 2 times. I said, well, I'm not in a competition with you how many times someone read the fucking book. And at the end of the day, it's just a book of somebody's depiction of what they saw. It's not actual code to live by. See, some people are brainwashed to think it is. To me, those people are sheep. Here we go. Hopefully I make this. Damn it. Every time it's been in the woods. 2 times now. Both throws in the woods. Hopefully I find it. Like I said, I lost one in there before. And it's a, what's it called? It was a green disc, so it was hard to find. Someone found that disc. That was a $38 disc. And it was called the Archangel. Kind of like me. Better than an angel. Better than most men too. No kids, like a porn star. It's a free country. I speak how I want. And anyway, I'm walking to go get my disc. Not trying to walk towards anybody. You guys are walking at me. I'm not pointing my camera at you either. So here we go. Go down here and try to find it. Oh, I see it right now. I'm gonna leave this. No, I better bring it with. It's right here. It's funny too. These goons, they like watch these people, right? And they think that I'm the nuisance, but really it's them. Then they want to hide behind the fact that they got a kid or they work at the hospital. Now check this out. Wait till these people get out of the shot. I don't want them to get any free clout. And it was these people, the spies. I'll point out the spies. They were like right there, right when I was walking past this lady and her kid. I really don't give a goddamn. She wants to act and walk close to me when I'm already talking to my phone for whatever reason I'm choosing to upload the video for. It's not about your opinion of me, lady, and try to diagnose me or whatever the fuck you think you're doing. And if that is really what you're doing, like Lucifer and God say, well, guess what? You will have your soul cursed. And these people, I'm not going to point the phone at them, but at the end of the day, I'll fuck these people up. Like, I mean this shit. Like, in the courtroom, fist fight, verbally disputing, or whatever. I'm not going to actually point this camera actually at this hole right now because these people that were walking like within 10 feet of speaking, they did that on purpose and they want to try to have clout. Check this out. Damn it. Now I'm at +2. Fucking bullshit. Now I'm upset. And these people, they want to act like they deserve me to shut up. They want to act like I'm wrong for speaking. I don't think so. Know why? Because it's a fucking public place. I could have been cussing. I could have been talking crazy stupidity, like just speaking words that don't even make into a sentence. That's how much I know the law. When people want to disrespect me, I will fucking be an asshole. You know, that lady, she wanted to. Like I said, I wasn't going to point the phone at her, but that's why you heard me speak how I just did. And you'll get a kick out of it. Like I said, that lady ain't getting no clout from me. I don't give a fuck. Here we go. Oh my God. Hey, believe it or not, now, like I said, you can't see it from this angle, but that's very close. And that almost went in. And I promise you that. I wouldn't lie. I don't lie about nothing. And at the end of the day, I'll just keep walking here. Look, people want to try to play a game with me and try to hinder my existence around here. I'll fucking show up here every day. You can't stop me. And then when weird shit happens again, I'm going to upload all the shit that I got on the local police. And at the end of the day, then I will be technically a snitch. Snitch on police about them violating constitutional rights. I mentioned in the other video about how I took the whole state on. And then they deprived me from litigating, suing for a wrongful arrest and wrongful charge that never got dropped. Technically the case is active, but how you say uncourted, meaning it never got took to the next level in court because they knew they couldn't. But it's technically active, but I don't have a warrant. So it's very awkward. And I told the cops after they did what they did to me on the July 2nd, when they arrested me again for bullshit, just basically driving my car at nighttime. And I had to undergo sobriety tests outside before I got booked into jail, and then I got a whole bunch of sobriety tests inside of jail. They're cursed for doing that. There is no God that's going to save them. I'm counting that just because that's how I'm going to do it this time. I don't care. I'm going to count that, and I remain at +1. I count that as par. And at the end of the day, when people want to fucking play a goddamn game with me about silence, guess what? This ain't church. This is a fucking park. And I can be here talking shit the way I am if I want to. I could have been fucking just cussing and being a fool if I wanted to. And at the end of the day, as long as I don't, just start screaming dumb shit, technically I can do all that. Because if you scream when you do all that dumb shit, then it's, what's it called? Technically it's, what's that word? Disturbing the peace or some shit like that. Get in there. That was damn close. Very good shot too. And then these girls, right? They go and then they make a kid, right? They make a kid with whatever piece of shit they were told to do it with, right? And then they hate it after like 2 or 3 years. And now they're like walking around with gloomy cloud over their head, just being a bitch to anybody. People make me fucking sick. And then you expect me to show any fucking type of like manners? Why would I show any manners to someone who's being a fucking bitch to me? And at the end of the day, too, invading my dignity as a young man that has every right to wear no shirt in public. You think it's fucking a game or something? So at the end of the day, yes, I'm talking tall shit. Yes, I will back it up. And yes, if you want, we'll go to court. Suck shit, motherfuckers and fuckettes, meaning you punk bitches that are punks for working for the hospital, trying to make up some type of manifest, trying to use some type of bullshit diagnosis, medical word. Oh no, if I counted that, technically I'm at par. So that was a birdie last shot because I counted it. I'm cheating. And anyway, now this would be for birdie again, and this would be at -1. Yes, -1. This is the last game to play it too. Getting that time. Don't want to be around these judging ladies that think that I don't really care what they fucking think, to be honest. Don't give a fuck if I ever get laid from any girl in this city. Don't give a fuck if I ever speak to one. I tried my hardest to hope that the girl that I thought wanted me watched these videos, and I tried to be, how you say, funny or enlighten you in such a way if you watch these live uploads. But you probably get upset because you're a girl and you want to, how you say, stand up for all your fellow feminines, and you're mad at me for talking the way I am. I can't control it, but I will talk shit if you like it or not. I don't care. And it's to the point now where I'm about to move away and never come back because you believe these fucking idiots saying that I'm a retard, or saying that I'm a spy, or saying that I'm a snitch, or saying I'm a gang member, or saying that I'm a drug dealer, or saying that I'm a pimp, or saying that I'm a child molester, or saying that I'm a, what's the other one? A peeping Tom, someone said I was, or saying that I was once a fat guy and lost weight, or saying a whole bunch of weird shit. I can't control what you believe, you know? Like I told, well, I didn't say this, but I might as well say it. You keep believing this dumb shit, you'll end up being cursed without me doing anything. I don't want to curse you, but God and Lucifer, they are upset at you because you didn't want to fuck me the way you did, and they know that you wanted to fuck me. I did too. The moment I seen you, I knew that you wanted me. And I ain't gonna tell you how I knew it. That was a good throw, boy, crikey. And that's quoting Steve Irwin, crocodile hunter, down under, in Aussie, 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 oi, 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 Australia. Maybe I'll go down there. Iggy Azalea, she's from Australia. She's cool. I'll never be able to fuck her, but, you know, I heard that girls from Australia know how to party a little bit cooler than girls in the United States. Because most girls that I have ran into, they all try to make a case on me. Like I mentioned in one of the other lives, one time I brought the girl to where I was staying, right? And long story short, she it was that time where we make a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 minute video of us signing our rights away on camera, how you say, announcing that we're gonna fuck each other for pleasure. And she didn't want to do that. And I said, okay, well, you don't want to do that, so what are you here for? Well, if you wanted me to be with you. I said, yes, I did. I thought you wanted me too. Oh, I do. Well, okay, then it'll take only 2 or 3 minutes for us to make a short video, how you say, allowing each other to have sex with each other, where there will be no charges pressed afterwards. Well, I'm not going to do that, she said. And I said, okay, then, well, you can leave. Well, you brought me here. I said, well, you got money, don't you? You got a credit card? Fucking call a cab, call Uber, call a Lyft. Get the fuck out of here. She didn't like that. And like I said in the video, I stayed at the hotel by myself. The next morning I leave. I get pulled over about 4 blocks away from the house, or from the hotel. Damn it. Well, I end the game at -1. And yes, I said all that shit, and I don't give a fuck if you're upset about it or none of that shit. -1. GappaMagix signing off. Another day, another game played. Signing off.